back to this channel where we spread love and positive vibes. Thank you, new subscribers and the returning ones. I really appreciate you. I don't take you for granted. Thank you so much. Today we start the video on a sad note. First of all, before I bring the sad news, I want to start by saying Jamaica has received support from organizations, from countries, from individual people, from celebrities, from everybody all over the world. And we really congratulated Jamaica for keeping such a nice and good relationship with the countries that have donated to Jamaica support, and even individuals that have taken their money and granted support to Jamaica. We appreciate those countries, we appreciate those individuals, we appreciate those organizations, and we also appreciate Jamaica for keeping good relationship with people. Now, one of you has told me to highlight all the people that have been donating or rather giving their support to Jamaica. And for those that I have not mentioned, I'll come again in a video part 2 to tell you those people that have donated their properties, their money, their everything to Jamaica so that Jamaica can be restored once again. But today I'm bringing a father and a daughter, a sad story whereby these two were coming from United States of America and they were carrying support for Jamaica to take to Jamaica. Unfortunately, on their way to Jamaica, their plane crashed at Florida and they died. It is a sad story because this is a father and a daughter who had sacrificed and had all their hearts to the Jamaican people to support them, to stand with them, to show them love. But they never stepped on Jamaican soil because they had an accident and they died on a plane crash. And we really want to tell their families that God may comfort them, give them peace, and the two rest in peace. Now, let us see the photo of this father and daughter who had sacrificed to take their donations, their support to the people of Jamaica who had the heart of helping, the heart of giving, the heart of standing with the Jamaicans in this trying time, but they never reached Jamaica. Have a look at this. Now, it's a sad story, and Jamaicans came to actually offer their condolences and offer their sympathy to the father and daughter and also to the families from where these two had come from. And I'm going to read some of the comments that Jamaicans were offering their condolences and their sympathy to the daughter and father and their families. Now let me start with Iceland Girl Zozo. Iceland Girl Zozo says, I just want to take a moment to express how deeply heartbroken we are as Jamaican community. We recently lost a father and a daughter who were on their way here to bring hurricane relief when their small plane tragically crashed. They lost their lives trying to help us, and it's just incredibly painful and heartbreaking. Our hearts go out to their family. We honor their memory and the incredible kindness they showed in wanting to help our nation. They'll never be forgotten. And for sure, they'll never be forgotten because they died doing a good cause, showing a loving heart to a people that have been affected so much by Hurricane Melissa. And to this Jamaican, she's expressing her sympathy and her condolences to the family of the father and daughter who had packed, prepared their support, and entered a plane to go and offer their support to Jamaica, but they never reached Jamaica. Then we have Young Rich, who is saying, as a Jamaican, my condolences. And we have KIL3R, who says, our deepest condolences to your family from Jamaica. And we have Mango Tree. Mango Tree says, my sincere condolences to the family. I am a Jamaican. And then Marvel says, died doing what they believed in. My heart goes out to the families. And then Chairman, is it Chairman? Yeah. Says, as a Jamaican, it breaks my heart to know you are en route to give aid to Jamaica. Thank you for such a selfless act. May your souls rest in power. The Jamaicans were very, very heartbroken by this news that reached them, that these two were coming to help Jamaicans and they could not be able to reach because they had an accident. We have Cool is saying, praying that you are both soaring in heaven. My deepest condolences to your family. Thank you. And then we have user 60, 23, 58, 52, 94, 52 saying, as a Jamaican and on the behalf of all the Jamaicans around the world, your sacrifice is highly appreciated. I hope there is a street or some place on the island will bear your family name so that you will never ever forgotten. Thank you both again. This is a very good suggestion, a kind remark by this person who says he wishes that Jamaica can recognize these two and build either a monument to remember them because they died preparing to do a good cause. Nomi is saying, boy, me know who guys personal, but anyone that stands for humanity and the gift of sharing must be of God and comes from God. Respect, honor, and lots of love going to father and daughter. Today, I see you no longer as strangers, but as a Jamaican brother and sister. So to the people of Jamaica, these two were actually relatives because they are people in times of disaster who becomes more than relatives. They sacrifice their life, they sacrifice their money, they sacrifice their time to come and stand with the people of Jamaica. And that is why this Jamaican is saying, you are like a brother and a sister who are concerned about their brothers and sisters in Jamaica who are going through some downs, some moments of downs. And they were coming to uplift them, but that was the will of God. Then Natasha says, Jamaicans are mourning right now. Thanks for our kindness. May your soul rest in paradise. And then we have Sonny, my condolences to the family, and I pray that at least one representative from the government as well as any Jamaican who resides within close proximity to them will attend their funeral to show appreciation. I thank you on behalf of all Jamaicans. You did your best and it's fully appreciated by all of us. I told you that the reason why people feel indebted to assist Jamaica is because of their wonderful hearts and their ability to actually give back to the society. And you can see that most of them are concerned about the family of these two, and they are actually asking, they wish there can be somebody who is nearer to these people, who is a Jamaican, who can offer to go for their burial and offer their condolences and offer their appreciation from Jamaica. This is something that caught my attention, and I really felt that Jamaicans are very, very appreciative people, and they are people who recognize the effort made by people to assist them. We have also seen one person who is saying that he wishes there could be a monument in honor of these two who died preparing to go and assist the people of Jamaica. Then Shea is saying, damn, good Samaritans, reap to them. Then user 248-109-779-268-1 says, my deepest condolences to their family. They have certainly earned their wings in heaven. Of course. Nature is refreshing, says, my condolences to your family and loved ones. You and your daughter died doing the work of God. My prayers are with your family. With open wings, you will receive your crowns in glory. Angels, rest in heaven, please. Then we have KYS who says, rest in power. I hear the Most High saying, well done, my good and faithful servants. Absolutely. Then we have Shaf who says, this is just one of the saddest things ever dying trying to do a good thing. Absolutely, it is very, very sad. It is heartbroken, and most of the Jamaicans who heard this story were heartbroken by the passing on of the father and daughter. Michelle says, my condolences, this is so sad. Sorry this happened to you and your daughter, beautiful souls. And then Avril says, may their souls rest in eternal peace. Then we have Susan who says, rest in glory. Then we have Keeping It Real saying, our condolences to the friends and family. We are so thankful for all the help and love you showed Jamaica. And then we have Buffett Blessed Child who says, I feel this to my heart, oh God. They died because they care enough for the living as a Jamaican. Condolences to the families. May both of you souls rest in peace. Girl Dem Rat Bat says, thanks for trying to help us, Jamaica. Sorry it off to work out this way. Rest in peace, you and your daughter. And then we have Juju says, my deepest condolences. They were doing a good deed. Lord, may you comfort their families and give them peace and comfort. Absolutely, we pray for their peace. We pray for their what can I say? We pray for the family, that God may comfort them, that God may give them peace, that God may be with them generally, because it is so sad to lose a daughter and a father when they are going to do a great thing like helping the people that were affected by Hurricane Melissa. It is a sad day to hear actually that the father and the daughter died trying to do a good thing, trying to reach out to the people that were affected by Hurricane Melissa. It is actually very heartbreaking. But we pray, just like all the Jamaicans, I have read their messages, and the messages are so many. I could not read all of them. We pray that God may grant the family peace, and also God blesses the family for the sacrifice that was made by these two as they were preparing to go and do a godly deed to help people that are in need. I think today I'll stop there, and I am intending to shoot a video on how the support that is arriving at Jamaica, how it is being used. I've seen a lot of accusation on the online, and I want to shoot each and everything that is being done to the donations that are reaching Jamaica, so that you can judge for yourself whether there is transparency or not. Otherwise, see you during the next video. Bye bye and God bless.